Hey everyone, I want to remind you that waylays and melees are a bunch of adults using adult language talking about adult content, so viewer discretion is advised. Thank you.
Last time on Waylays and Melees.
So, I get it. You've had a hard run. It's all shit. I understand. But, way it is, now you've got a score to settle. You've got a debt to pay. And you're going to be paying it to your employer, jail fit, whatever it needs you to do. Now, I heard your runners. And, like I said, I get it. However, that R that's on your bodies is a bit difficult for our reputation. So, we're going to get rid of it. And, gotta use a bit of magic to do it. Is there going to be a problem?
There's going to be no problem.
So what is it? What do you need?
The armor that we got, we were told...
They got...
Yeah, great. The armor that you got, what about it?
Julian said that we were adding it onto a tab. We're not quite sure where
what
that...
fucking tab? Because I gave him the goddamn orders. He not got my order done.
I'm not sure.
Is that fuckwit not got my order done?
He said that he was working on it and he was short on time, but he gave us these as part of that order. I'm not really sure what that meant.
He gave you those, you didn't... What? Did you pay him for it?
No, he didn't.
You didn't pay him for it at all.
He said that these were part of the order that you gave. Like,
But I have a fucking order for them, yes.
He handed them to us.
He just handed you those.
Yeah.
You didn't give him anything in return.
No, we said that we were...
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of this. No worries. Listen. Have fun with your little fucking trinkets. Okay? I'm glad he just gave out my shit. That's fine.
Thank
you know
Mr.
what?
Jolfet.
That's fine. Just need to breathe. Just need to count 2. You know what? It's not even going to be an issue. Don't worry. Forget about it. Alright? Not a thing. Don't you fucking look at me, Graham. You look away when you laugh. And he goes, hooray! Now, tradition. First time here. Yes? Drink. With the dumb.
What's your name, boy?
My name.
Yeah.
My name. It's not that. It's not that. That's not what it is. It's not that either. Don't worry about it. My name is Liam.
Liam?
I have decided this.
Liam.
Because I am the dumb.
Waylays and Melees now!
In homes to the great wide, unsettled souls roaming through this life. So we all try to do what's right, but it's a long, long road to ride until you cross to the other side. Peace, find your soul wrapped in warm in love, 'cause we all try to do what's right. It's a long, long road to ride. Oh, it's a long, long road to ride.
Welcome back to Waylays and Melees. By this time, it's your fault again that you're here, and instead of
Why am I being blamed?
listen,
I'm the victim here.
I don't think that's true. I'm your DM, Shamas. From what I understand, that's who I am. And instead of relying on others, to my left, playing Ziemniak.
Oh, we're actually doing it.
Jessica.
It's Jessica who's playing Ziemniak, who is a kangaroo rogue. And to her left is Elliot, who is
Are
playing...
you doing our introductions?
I mean, somebody has to one of these times.
Not like last time?
I think we did a pretty good job last time.
I mean, if they've been watching, they know us by now. What do you think?
I was debating on whether or not to do like the sprinkle through. So for Nick and for everybody else who wasn't here, last time, we had forgotten to do the introductions, and so like sprinkled throughout the session, it was like I'm Blake and I'm playing Falco. Oh, all right. So Elliot's playing Arn, the Warforged fighter.
Are the Warforged.
Yeah.
I are Warforged.
It's true. And then Nick, there he is. He's
here.
playing Rayne, who's a guy.
He's guy.
Mostly.
Yeah, he does the monk stuff so far. Yeah. And then to his left is Blake, who's playing Falco. So, with introductions done. Okay. To Nick's left, I guess, is it's Carl who's doing our sound. And when we left our party, they were knee deep into Gilgrim. We can't use any of this. All right.
We can and we fucking will.
I never cut any of this, so I'm too lazy to find out the like.
Where
the
did we
gold
actually
bits.
start making sense?
It all goes in. That's how you get them pregnants. So to the left of Nick is Graham. For anyone who cares, and he is, I guess, is playing a tiefling, who I don't know does banjo stuff. He's into.
You have not seen me touch a musical
He's got
instrument.
weird fetishes, and
You don't play it.
He's trying to get me drunk, a child.
yeah, he does tail stuff.
Oh,
for-
yeah, that's where we left off. We were
Did you go straight Minnesotan on me? Oh yeah, they're on! Oh! We got a whole dingle hopper there on!
I
Oh
forgot.
no!
I was on the next page, but we are in the Gotti Inn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's goaty.
And you guys talked to the bartender who was a Goliath.
Dumb.
And
Dumb.
how dare you, number one.
dumb.
And number B, he has a personality, I guess.
I bet.
Because he's not a looker. Go, dude, so many pop-ups.
I can't wait for that guy to get punched for calling someone the wrong person dumb. He gets slammed.
What did you call me? I call you dumb. How do you like it? Very sad? Yes. Alright. Yeah, so when we left off, we had... R9 was going to bed, correct? / just sitting in the room in the powered
I don't
off
require
position.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you're telling everybody as you're going to your room, like to power down. Was that correct?
Sleep well, I do not require
It's
it.
just eyes are like
That
open
is
the whole time.
so creepy.
Everything's dark except for
Didn't we
his
have
eyes.
2 rooms?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you get your own room.
I think no.
Okay, I would just
there
take a
were
blanket and put it
already-
over his head.
There were already
Yeah.
bunking situations. I believe
there
it was
was.
Ziemniak and Falco were in the same room as R9,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then you were just kind of by yourself, like from what I
Well,
understand.
Falco's
Yeah, that was a
down
good
in the
choice.
bar with him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as
Yeah.
far as like the bedrooms.
We're 2 children
Yeah.
getting drunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, dear.
You're the one that told us that you were old enough to mate.
So.
Oh, are you down there too?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is that the requirement? Like, if you're, this is gonna go down a terrible, terrible road, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hashtag save our children.
Right. Thank you.
Just a precursor, just let you know.
And cut.
That's right.
That's the episode for today.
We did it,
We'll see you
friends.
next
Good job,
time.
guys.
We'll see you next week. So my question was going to be if you're old enough to drink, or if you're old enough to mate, you're old enough to drink. Is that
That's a
the
bad
In
question.
this world.
Because I'm wondering, that's very dangerous. Because she's like, I'm 7, I can mate. And you're like, get tanked, motherfucker.
Well, their max age is like, what, 14?
12.
12. So, she's past middle age. If
By
she hasn't started
that
school-
logic, every high schooler is getting shit-faced, and you should be okay.
She's halfway to dead.
Wow!
More than half.
Death threats, booze, and
In
pregnancies.
real life and...
It's not abstinence only. There are other avenues we can take to keep. Never mind. Let's move on. This bit's going too long.
Drink
So, you 3 are getting shit-faced, from what I understand. And we had potato
drink.
That's right.
Potato
juice
juice
for
and meat.
2 of you. Yeah, and then meat for you.
I
So,
like sweet things.
the potato juice comes in like a little, 8, maybe 10 ounce glass filled to the brim. And then the actual meat comes in a proper flagon, which is about, 14-ish, 16 ounces. So, tiny baby man, we'll go with you first. How much are you drinking?
This side.
The whole pint.
Full pint.
Are you drinking all of Okay.
Yeah, it's sweet. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's
Well,
served to me.
I was just gonna say, I don't imagine Ziemniak when she goes to drink her first drink, she's gonna be like,
Just like takes the cup and pours it into a bowl and then just.
This is
So give me a con. Save.
Can we roll for drunkenness?
You are.
That's
Yeah.
what
That's
we're
what
doing.
Constitution saves are.
That's what you do.
That's 14.
14.
No, wait, no, 16. 16.
Alright, you go ahead as well.
I can't add. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then Surtos, go ahead. Oh, sweet.
I'm just really
18.
bored of singing Milli Vanilli, Blame It on the Rain.
God damn it. God! You know what? I'm burning it on the first roll.
What was it? What'd you
Burning
roll?
it. It was 6.
Awesome. Because she rolled a nat 18.
Yeah, I've
Haven't
got
you
to
drank
hold my
before?
liquor better than the fucking 12 and 7-year-old.
It was like, it's my childhood all coming back to me. I'm gonna
Jesus.
carry dad home.
11.
A lemon, delicious. Here we go. All right. So she takes, because there's no real way for her to guzzle it unless it's gonna get everywhere. So she is doing like a proper sipping. For as much as you're drinking it, it kind of goes down rather smooth, but you feel full, like a full ass belly.
That'd be sweet.
Yours, you take more of like a you like tongue about a third of it gone. Your tongue is fire
Please
high.
get
Yeah.
I wish I had a camera.
I mean, it's almost like we have it recorded.
I mean, like this angle, because it looks better.
We're about angles here.
That's why I don't have a girlfriend.
All right. So that is drink one down. You are basically empty. Are we going for more? You, by the way, you feel fine. You feel great.
Let's do
No.
it.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Are you drinking the potato juice?
Yep. More.
You and aside from hers, like she still has 2/3 of her cup left. You are out of yours. You felt it in your chest a little bit, but you're feeling great. What could possibly go wrong?
More.
Another.
You just do you want to
I'm
know?
like, ooh, what's creepy man is telling me to drink more over
Are you,
here.
are you going
Can't
for
wait
more
to
meat?
see
I'm
who my
gonna go for more.
Huh?
friends
Was he
are,
getting
like,
food?
in a couple weeks.
I'll have
Did you
another.
order food?
I thought we did, yeah. We got meal and drinks. I thought.
I don't
Did
recall
we?
the meal.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll order food too.
Okay.
No, you just...
With the
Yeah.
bartender.
But I'll get
There's,
another one.
there's you know,
With the bartender.
pork and potatoes and such for
I also want pork and potatoes.
Is it a
I like
kid's meal?
potatoes.
no. No, this is a bar. No. Yeah, and once again, your meal is going to be comped as per the agreement. So
Thank
they'll
you,
have
Daddy.
that- This is what you call me.
Yeah, that's a good thing, remember? We talked about
Yes, I am very happy.
that.
Great. Another drink, or
Yes.
are you good? Okay. Sorry. Pulls out another one. drops it down, and the meat is very sweet, obviously, which takes you back akin to the honeysuckle that you had when you got out of the cave. So he just puts down another one in. It looks like it's more full, but it's pretty much the same cup. If that's possible. Like, in your eyes, you're like, that looks like there's more to it. So give me rolls for everyone who's drinking.
12.
Ooh, saucy.
8.
Well, that's a number.
I got 11.
This one's for Ziemniak. This one's less of the tonguing and more of a, you got this nice crick in the side of your beak that you can now kind of rest. And so it's just like all like guzzling in. And a lot of it came down the side of your face, which you might be used to. I don't know. You're 7 now, so
That's true.
lots of doors are opening up.
Lots of doors.
And you feel great. Your chest is burning quite a bit. Your stomach is burning a lot now. But you, like, if there was you might be able to fly. Like, this is, you could drop kick anyone if you wanted to, because that's how good you're feeling.
That's true.
You rolled a what?
12.
A 12. Fantastic. I love these rolls. I love what you guys are doing here. Another one. Slammed it back. And this one, you felt like that pit in your stomach and like in your chest where it felt like you might throw up. You feel it kind of in there, but then you're going to will it down because there's no way children are going to upstage you. They're cocking back and drinking all these. You're going to do the same. And you, too, feel like you could probably take on anybody right now. Like, you're feeling fucking good. And you're starting to notice how many other attractive people are in the area. And if only these kids weren't, tying you down and being cockblockers, then maybe you'd have a shot.
As a bird.
She's at that height where it's just all man hands and no. Anyway.
No dick!
Whenever she gets
No dick!
It's her slogan.
My dick!
Surtos is over there like, pancakes! And she's like, no dick! And you're like, oh, I don't want to fight these people anymore.
This isn't fun anymore.
Falco drinks that second cup of mead, and now everything in your stomach is kind of churning.
Yeah.
And you start to feel more saliva in your mouth than you've ever felt in your life. It was still very sweet, but you tasted it a lot less. And your chest not only begins to like
grow hair.
burn. Your back grows hair. But it also starts to tense up. You're having a heart attack, you die.
Not this.
R.I.P.
Where my father?
He's like, I don't think you can talk about kids anymore.
What? No, he's already should do.
Yep.
Yeah, Mister, I'm gonna cut babies from like 6 foot up.
Hey, no, it was like 3 feet. They're fine.
If I remember correctly, Herschel was 12 feet tall.
Dropping babies.
They're spongy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Like their heads like squish. So.
Oh!
Is that a personal experience?
What do you mean?
He's like, listen, they're like,
Finally, I'm a
it
father!
absorbs the energy.
I want you to be a conehead.
That's what I'm talking about. You give them like they're like clay.
Oh my god.
They're
We need to move on from that.
And by child
We went from getting children drunk because they're of mating age to like sculpting baby heads.
That's not how I
don't think
feel
I'm
mine.
amazing.
Like it's Ghost and shit. Like they're just sitting there with a baby head and the two parents are just like, alright.
And then mummify it, bury it in the backyard, and then like,
Aliens.
yeah! Leave something for the next
aliens.
Wow.
archaeologists to find.
So I quit.
That was a good run, guys.
Yeah.
We're making plans for the future, alright?
Fucking apparently. Alright.
I want to state that I have kids and I love my kids, so
Right. I've never punted any of my children or tried to.
ask them,
What?
not them.
Not that one.
Not that one.
First one's always it's always poetic
Yeah,
to
it's
meet
always
you.
awesome.
Yeah. Chest run.
Give me. Are you guys drinking another round?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
I don't feel so good.
Give me a roll if you're
Oh no.
drinking another round.
Falco's gonna be picking at his
Oh
Third
no.
time's a charm.
Ooh.
Oh no.
19.
You got that inspiration.
Three dog.
No.
No.
Falco's just picking at his food right
Falco,
now.
Phenomenal.
Mm-mm. No more.
All right.
No, I'm good. This is water.
So as
Water everywhere?
Oh no.
as a meal arrives in front of Falco, the other two finish their drink, and as the cups all hit the bar, we cut to the scene of leaving Shirka Arena. A wanderer. After getting a lead, has traveled with only 6 gold left. Has arrived in Gilgrim, being told to head to the office, but not seeing one no signs readily posted of an office.
Oh no. Is he gonna be our daddy?
Probably. That's how adoptions work. They don't
First
sign
off-
up for it. They don't want it. Someone just assigns them children.
Apparently, in this
Yeah.
world,
Because you need these.
I just showed up. There were babies. People started handing me those. There were children. I got handed those. What the fuck?
Not just handed.
I was
Thrown.
you kind of took us in. It wasn't no handing.
Yeah.
You got you got to shelter these.
Someone got really.
We're gonna get a new daddy now, so
So what would you like to do now that you
Okay.
are in town? It is. Yep. It is nightfall, so it's like the sun is almost completely gone. You can still quite see a little bit. It's like the ascent of dusk.
Two streaks in the sky.
Anyone outside?
Yeah, there are a few people just wandering from shop to shop, seeming to end their day, closing up stalls and such.
Alright. Closest person to me, ask where the office is.
Okay. The first person you see is a woman. She seems to be carrying a basket of produce and such. And you stop her, and when you ask that, she's, I don't know what you mean. The office? I don't work in an office.
Coming here, I was told to go to the office.
Told by who? I'm sorry. Maybe you'll find more information in the trading house, but they're closing up. It's just in the center of town over there. But I have to go, stranger.
Alright.
Please don't follow me.
No
Scurry by.
I go run.
Yeah.
I hurriedly go there.
Okay. There are stalls, merchant stalls that surround this, the only 2-story building there, and there are elephants up there.
I
Yeah.
was thinking,
I just figured the circus was in town.
Yeah, God. They're like, sometimes it picks it up and sometimes it doesn't, but every time I hear it. So,
yeah.
It's like, hey guys, I'm recording. Don't be too loud. And they're like, okay. All right. It's the only 2-story building in town. It's a very large building, and on the main thoroughfare are stalls that are set up for merchants to kind of set their wares up. It seems like most of those are being cleared out right now. And there is candlelight coming in from the inside of the trade house itself.
I approach, see if anyone's there.
There are a few people inside, yeah. And entering it, you see this kind of like a New York trading, the stock market, right? Like the
Trade.
Yeah.
World Trade Center.
no.
That's gone.
It is level. There's a nice fountain. Never forget. So there are people inside. You're inside.
Alright, so
You see that towards the back left are stairs going up, and that there are there's probably about a dozen or so people still meandering, very busy doing something.
Not for long.
Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, it's all in your mind. You've been in a coma, Rayne. And
Mind palace.
this entire thing.
Wow. What a great plot twist
Yeah.
that is.
We did it. We got there.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, campaign over.
Just read Word of magazine.
Why is the bed all wet? I don't understand this.
Am I not level 20? Like, honey, you're a peasant. No. You're 0. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I go to someone who looks the least busy.
Okay, yeah, sure. There's a clerk, and he seems to be, like, organizing papers, but seems to be relatively done with conversing.
I had a lead that led me here. I'm searching for a tiefling. I describe him.
All right. That's very strange indeed. You said you have a lead?
Yeah, led me here.
So this lead, they led you here to the train house for a tiefling?
This town, yes.
This town.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I just got off of an 8-hour shift. I don't. By your description, that sounds kind of crazy. It's not normal for this area.
Exactly, which is why I was assuming you would know if there was one here.
Yeah, I personally haven't seen one.
No talk of one?
No.
Is there anyone, are you well informed around here? Is there someone else I can talk to?
I'm fairly well informed. Is there something else I can help you with?
No, I think you're good.
Okay. So there were 2 pronouns that you were given, right? The town and then something else, right? I'm helping. I'm here to help you. I'm helping you along. This is me helping.
The town.
Straight.
Yeah.
No, John Banks.
Okay.
John Banks.
All right.
I have a headache and you're blurry right now. So
many pronouns.
Do you want some of that?
No, I was looking for the
Okay.
office.
Do you want some
I
crack?
mean, I know I was looking for the office.
I got crack.
What am I supposed to do in the office? I thought I was trying to find the person. Am I supposed to register or something?
These
am I
guns.
being drafted?
You need to register your guns, homie. So you ask him about it?
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes, and he gets real whispered in talking to you, and he's like, listen, if someone sent you to the office, then you're going to have to take those back stairs up there. You have to go up there and tell them who sent you.
Okay.
Don't rope me into this. You didn't talk to me at all.
Interesting. All right, thank you.
So you head up the stairs. It's kind of a mezzanine area, and you see that there's a big double doors, wooden kind of situation with glass. And on the glass are golden letters. They say Gel Fet. That's pretty much the only. Well, there are other doors, but like those are the main focal point. Just relax, okay? Paper, just chill. Everything's about you. Jesus Christ. All right.
Approach the door and knock.
And you hear him say, "Yeah, who is it?"
My name is Rayne. I'm looking for the office.
And then the door opens, and you see this guy who's got jet black hair, slick back. He's got sharp features and stuff, and he goes, "Hey, I don't know what you're doing here, but I was about to head out. What do you need?"
I'm searching for a tiefling that I told might be in the area.
You're looking for a tiefling.
Yeah.
Those like those pixie things or what? They
More
like
little
hang around
devils.
lakes a lot.
No, like little devils.
Devils. So they got horns.
I got more.
Walk around with wings and shit. You looking for them in my office?
Yes. I don't know about in this office specifically.
Well, what do you need with this devil person?
Well, you must know.
Here of all days?
With the bird at the end.
You must know I am tasked with killing him.
You want to kill a devil person you think is in my town?
Yes.
And who are you? Where do you come from? What makes you so fucking special you can kill a devil person?
Well,
Would you think I can't?
I'm not sure.
He doesn't know either.
As you're thinking about that, fuck you, Carl. Alright, proceed.
I am from Dorman's Day. The Order of the Dorman's Day. And we...
Well, you with that, like, weird cult thing from, like, out west?
Yeah, you can call it that.
I did.
Alright.
That's...
He drank the Kool-Aid.
The tiefling was brought here through very unnatural means, and
natural means.
mhm.
I saw an ox one time, and it gave birth to what we thought was twins. Turned out to be just one ox. Baby ox, whatever you call them, but it had two fucking heads. Two of them. Why? That's unnatural. But you gonna do something about that?
Yeah, I'll send word, and we'll take care of that.
You're gonna sit in the cavalry for that one. Fucking ox with two heads? Are you joking me?
Not on my shit.
We can only kill one of them. It's like a 6-month trial to figure out which one should live.
Good ham. One night's about.
Oh, we just killed them both. Murderers! Alright, sorry, go ahead.
I'll bet
Um,
each one up.
Van Damme, look, we gotta get through this. Okay, Van Damme.
You guys suck.
Okay. Unique New York. Okay.
Unique to New York?
Unique New York.
I'm just gonna sit over here and wag my tail.
Do you have a bell in your hair?
No.
Yeah, what is the bell?
When you were doing that.
Oh. That's a lot less
At
funny.
first, I thought you were like rubbing your nipple, and I was like, "You got bells on your nipple."
No, they're
Wow.
It's a weird
No,
You did
thing.
have an
That's my
interesting night last night.
I don't
Not by much, though.
God damn it!
Oh, Lord.
Woo! Okay. Ah.
Oh.
What's up, Elliot? How you doing? You enjoying the game?
He's sleeping.
Okay. Unique New York. Alright, Nick, let's play the game. You and I.
Oh, okay.
Look, I will raise you, Elliot, as my own. All in. Okay, I fold. The question was, what makes you so fucking special? You're part of that goal.
Well, our high god tells us we are.
So you're part of that religious group. That means that you got some skills. You seen combat before.
Yes, I am.
You've dealt with the team before.
Yes.
Well, hypothetically, if such a devil person existed, they might have found themselves in such a situation that they now owe a debt to me. So, would you happen to have 1,300 gold on you right now?
No.
Okay. Well, then it also just so happens that if, hypothetically speaking, there was such a devil person here in my town, that they would then be off limits. Allegedly.
Okay. What would it take to put them on limits?
Well, their debt will need to be paid off. And so if you wanted to maybe contribute to paying off that debt, I could absolutely allow such a thing. Because if this were to be a case, you know, if it actually was happening, that there would be some wiggle room. I'm a businessman after all.
And what would it take to pay off these debts?
Why don't you step into my office? We'll discuss. You and I.
Let's go.
So he unzips his pants. No. it's just an entire room filled to the brim with casting couches. Triple tiered casting couches. All right.
With no black lights anywhere. You don't want to see them.
There's some nice couches.
Those are comfy.
Wood leather couch. Why don't you lay down?
Why don't you fucking lay down? I will get to casting this couch. All right. So you enter that, and no one ever hears from you again. You enter the office. He closes the door. He sits down on the other side of this large mahogany desk that he has, and there's 2 chairs there for you to sit. He sits down and says, "Okay. Great. So this is the case. I don't know if you caught on to that, but such a person exists and is in my debt and will not be relinquished from my debt, until it's paid off. And then you can kill him or do whatever you gotta do. Take him back to your religious group. And then they can, I don't know, circumcise him or whatever you guys do over there. Maybe dunk his head in the water. I heard baptism's big. In any case, 1,300, the debt owed, hasn't begun to work it off yet. He starts tomorrow.
Okay.
So you then could start tomorrow.
Doing what?
Well, working with the group.
Working with.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Whatever we need to get done. I got the file here. It's actually what I was going to take home and put some little fine tuning to. You got a handler that they'll be coached and mentored and watched over by. You're going to be working this debt off. You're going to have to get a glyph, to make sure as a, kind of a insurance policy that you're going to actually pay off the debt. Now, yours is going to be a rare case in this regard, because this is more of a volunteer type of contract, right? Versus where we normally get our hands, they come from more indentured servants already.
Okay. What's stopping me from finding him and killing him myself?
Well, you could find them. You could kill them. Absolutely. Maybe. If you did, me and the boys would then go and annihilate your fucking little clique. And you, by, approximation. And then we legally would have the means to do so with armed forces. So not just my town and my little buddies over here, but also in official capacity to go cross the border and, purge some purgers. Which, that's not good business. Puts a bad face on my town, what I do here. But, it's,
I can do this, but I will not wear a glyph.
You see, that worries me, because then you could just kill him and then fuck off, and it would take me maybe a month to figure out that that's exactly what happened. And even though I will come and kill everybody it just take me longer. It's more paperwork and more of a pain in the ass. And I already got hemorrhoids. I don't need more pains in the ass.
We don't lie.
Great, I do.
That's
Most
nice.
everybody else does, so I'm not going to be able to, trust you all that much.
Okay.
Look, it's a glyph, or it's beat it. Now, there are perks. You get free room and board. I don't know how much cash you got on you. I don't know what your traveling expenses are. But until the debt is paid off, it's going to take, obviously, half the time if two of you are working on it. But you do get free room and board and a little bit of, a little bit thrown in for any equipment you might need.
No, I've tried killing him before.
Is he slippery as shit? I hope so. I paid money for him. Not good money, but I paid money.
There was an explosion that threw me off. But, fast.
It threw me off, okay?
It knocks me back. It shouldn't have. So, not sure how working with him will turn out.
It looks to me like you're a grown-ass man. I could be wrong. I've seen some anomalies. I saw a fucking chicken walk in here the other day.
What?
And right next to her, a dress-wearing boy with no shirt. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Right? And a robot. A Warforged. Those fucking little guys. Not so little, very tall. But I'm not scared. Put him out in the rain. He won't be able to move. It's just, they're strange shit. So I don't know if you are a grown-up or not. I don't know. I assume so. If so, and you can do business, and you are of the honorable type, what I'm trying to say is, you can fucking figure it out. But, it's up to you.
Right, yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. Alright. Janine! Get one of those fucking scroll holders. Get them in here. And you see, 2, 3, and the doors just burst open, and you see this small woman who's got, real thin, are they spectacles? Is that
Yeah.
what they're...
Glasses.
Right, yeah, glasses, but, spectacles, because they're classy. Curly hair, and she's got, folder after paperwork after folder, and she's, comes in, a couple of papers fly up, and she's dragging, the shoulder of this guy in tannish white robes. And he's holding a scroll, and he runs over, and he goes, which one, boss? This guy? And he goes, what do you fucking think? This guy right here. Who else? You gonna fucking lift me? Fuck you. Do it. And he walks over and he places the paper on the back of your neck. And then you feel like a icy hot type of sensation. And then it's gone. And he goes, all right, boss, do you need anything else? And he goes, fuck you, go home. And so those two are leaving the office. And you kind of feel a little tenderness in the back of your neck. Which dissipates near immediately. And he goes, all right. Hey, pleasure doing business with you. I look forward to getting rid of you guys, and then you can fuck off and do whatever you want. And if you ever find yourself outside of that whole situation, you do a good job, then you can always find work here. Fine line is, don't do anything that will bring us a bad name. Do the job. You get paid for the job, paid handsomely, but it goes towards debts. And then once your debt's paid, you can continue to work for me or you can fuck off. So, the first thing tomorrow morning, the handler's going to come in for your specific group. He will find you at the Tavern Inn. You guys will be expected to start bright and early tomorrow morning. Like I said, there's a penguin, there's a little boy girl, and then there's a Warforged, tin can, and then there's the double man. So they fucking stand out. So I'm actually surprised you didn't see him before coming in here, but I'm glad you didn't.
All right, sounds good.
I'm Mr. Fett, if you didn't know already. But it was a pleasure meeting you so far.
Likewise.
Alright, I'm gonna go the fuck home. Please get out of my office. We cut back to Falco is standing on a table in the corner of the tavern right now. The Goliath is calling at him from behind the bar. You have to get down! And then that was very awesome. Never mind. That was so fucking not good. Okay. You have to get out of here! Yeah.
You have to get down. Get to the chopper.
What are you doing? So, he's screaming at you from the bar. You are in the corner, and you are like stomping your foot with your plate of what is left of your food, and then someone else's corn cob that I think they were eating because they're still at the table. Like, what the fuck? And then there is Ziemniak, who is in someone's dish trying to take a bird bath in their food, and they're so pissed that you're flinging their food around, trying to like get the water in your feathers.
Is it soup?
It's now soup.
Oh,
Because you've pecked it enough and flung it up. And then Surtos is laying on the floor because your checks were awful.
My last one was a 19.
Your last one was. That's why it's not as bad as it would have been. You're half laying like man, what are those paintings called? I think they start with an R. But they're like, huh? No, it's an artist's name. Like he did like the
Rembrandt.
Yeah, like a Rembrandt pose where it's like just like half clothed and like everything's kind of hanging out and you're sitting there. It's oh my god, what?
Tasteful.
Yeah, it's very tasteful. What's the dude from Baywatch? Hasselhoff. His drunk video where he's like on the bathroom eating a burger. That's
don't
essentially
hassle the hawk.
which is what Ziemniak's yelling as she's taking a bath, a food bath, and Dumb is just sitting there like, I don't understand, what is this? Get down, fuck, from there. R9, no one's come to bed yet, and there is a great deal of commotion coming from down the hall.
I did want to say that with my leather armor, I will be taking the time to incorporate it into my body.
Yeah, this, and the time that it's taken you to attune that, we'll call it, the volume has increased exponentially. So over that course of the hour, things have gotten interesting.
I will say to myself, there seems to be great revelry downstairs.
Dun, dun, dun,
And continue sitting there.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Great.
We're fucked.
All
I
right.
would be approaching that.
It's almost like we were getting to that.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So, eating on the ground, Dance eating on the table, food bath, and then Rayne walks in, and he sees, first and foremost, where you would, the receptionist, where you would get your room, but just off to the left, the bar tavern area, where there's this commotion, where Goliath is behind the bar, yelling at the other side of the room, where you see a small child in a kilt. Go ahead and again describe your characters. We'll go Falco, then Ziemniak, and then Surtos.
Alright, Falco's halfling that looks fucking ripped. Do you ever see that those videos of that Russian kids, like 13, and just jacked as shit? Yeah. That's what he looks like all the time, and he doesn't mean to be. And he's wearing a little, I think we said black kilt? No, brown. Yep. Kilt with a
Falcon head, right?
Yep, falcon head crest on it. And red hair. Just kind of slicked back like a top knot, kind of like that.
And then Ziemniak.
I'm a gross bird.
Don't you use me as leaving?
I had that before you.
And that's it.
That's it.
What kind of bird? There's so many gross ones.
Like a crow.
I like birds. Okay.
Not an owl. Not a duck.
Okay.
But like a
Not
crow.
a chicken.
Not a chicken. Maybe a penguin.
Yeah.
I'm leaning
Jury's
towards
out.
penguin.
Penguins.
I
And
love
then-
how you instantly start mocking Joe Butt.
Now, Surtos, give me a perception roll. With
Oh no.
Disadvantage.
Ooh, big disadvantage.
No, I'll say it's straight roll. He rolled pretty well that last con save.
Starting to sober up now.
12.
Right. You are not hiding by any means, so I'm gonna say this is relatively easy DC. But you see, and you're not quite sure if he's real or not. As you're like staring at him, and he looks familiar, and then you see his scar in his face, and then it hits you that's who that is. That's the whole baby thing. You haven't seen him yet, 'cause he's laying on the floor, like, behind some people.
I'm prone.
He's prone right as we speak, but he's standing there and he's kind of like
Side looking up through the legs and sees.
yeah, kind of, yeah, like between
like-
three,
He doesn't see me?
not of this instant, no. But you are half sure that he's real. You're crawling away. Okay, are you doing stealthily?
I'm trying.
All right, give me a disadvantage stealth crawl, and then
Can I see this?
give me for Rayne. Give me a
Damn it.
perception check.
Can I see him crawling
11.
away?
Yeah, you give me a disadvantage perception to see him crawling away. Did you say 11?
Yeah, let's see. I only got 2. Holy.
13. You see a foot, and then it's like sliding, slithering, and then you look, and then there's like a tail. It looks like the devil tail. And you take like a step to the side, and you look, and there's a devil ass. And then through it, you see him pushing someone at their like thigh, their like hamstring area, like pushing them out of his way as he's trying to hold whatever sandwich he's still eating and push them and crawl at the same time. But there's like another person directly after that one. And so as soon as he pushes the other guy and they're like, what the fuck? And then he's like trying to scooch. There's another one right there. And he's like, you see him smacking to like try and get the fuck out of here at like kneecap level.
Where
So
am
you
I
haven't
at
seen
during this?
I would say that you were, so if Falco was the furthest from the reception area, you would be right where the reception area meets the tavern, like in that kind of first couple of tables. And then further in to the right is where the actual bar would be.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you could absolutely see that a person is standing in the doorway, but you've never seen this person before. In your
Yeah,
life, so.
well, I don't care.
Yeah. Is there something you'd like to do?
I was just wondering where...
Too fucking bad. No.
Where the horny man is.
You can do a disadvantage perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
16.
You gotta
What would Rayne be doing?
I just want to approach the bar, not look at anyone,
Okay.
anyone, and get food.
I love this. Go ahead and do your perception and then roll another one and take
Roll-
the lowest one.
Take the
Yep.
lowest one. 14.
14 plus your perception.
That's my perception. It's pretty good.
So Rayne walks, and then he steps over your legs, and then sits down at the stool.
I still think
At
he
the
hasn't
bar.
seen me.
And yeah, you look up, and he's just like sitting there, just like at your hip level, essentially. Like
16.
16?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, you see him.
Okay.
He's blockaded by 2 people, and then that guy who was standing at the doorway just stepped over him and sat in a chair right beside him.
What's your face look like right now? Like terrified?
Yeah.
It's like looking up at Rayne.
Yeah.
It's quick flashes back like.
I love your bells, dude. You can say they're your necklace, but they're bells.
You're so cute.
You're like a tiny cat. Jingles. Alright.
Jingles the devil man.
Yeah.
Don't you give her a point of inspiration for going to Bell's?
Go ahead and tell me what to do then, bitch.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Didn't want to have to flex this early, but I will. Alright.
I think I'm gonna just start crawling on the floor too. It looks
With your man hands.
Are you stealthing or are you just crawling?
well, I'm just crawling. I'm pretending to be a snake.
People are more cautious of a bird thing doing that than this guy who's been chilling at the bar, like sitting there eating.
How many people are in there right now?
There's, it's a pretty full crowd. There's,
Bitch is popping.
yeah, it's about 40-ish.
You don't know.
People are like, maybe 30s or 40.
I was just trying to help paint the scene for the viewer or
Yeah.
listener.
There are tables, but they all have to be crammed in like a shitty video game.
Like, there's no COVID here.
Actually,
That's
there
the
is
problem.
just no.
It is. They don't care.
Yeah.
This is a fancy world, so it's called L COVID. So
And
Wait,
Covito.
does that just make this South America?
He wanted his people to.
is that a problem if it is?
In
Alright,
Spanish, El COVID means the COVID.
he's so well traveled. Please tell me more, Elliot.
I do not require food.
L food.
The food?
Alright.
El Fudo.
He goes,
I am the El Paz.
what can I get for you now,
Oh,
Luke?
shit.
I'm serious, get down.
But it's fun.
No, it's fine.
I remember. When I was young child.
It was such young.
Back
Very
in
child.
old country.
Back in
Back in the
Soviet,
motherland.
back in Soviet Russia.
Cable was on you.
They put dance on you. And you're like, God damn it!
No, motherland. No, motherland.
It's space! Alright.
The only place that hasn't been tainted by capitalism. Space!
Okay. Alright. It's Command and Conquer. Tim Curry, it's the goddamn best.
Look at
Alright.
It is.
What's on the menu?
Whoa.
Right now only have the pig cuts and the potatoes, in which we make potato juice. Want potato juice,
Just potatoes and
but no
make
juice.
no juice.
Oh,
Take some water.
that's not the same.
Pig juice.
Not
Water is not the same.
correct.
Oh, okay. Now from the well drink is what you want.
Water. From the
Potato
well.
juice.
No.
This is the same word in my language.
Oh, okay.
And there went all of our Russian viewers.
Vodka.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
Alright. Huh? How dare you? Don't
I
fucking
speak Russian.
don't flex on me.
Us
My goddamn
like the potato.
So do we, Irish.
Ziemniak is the potato.
I am the potato.
Goddamn dare you. Okay.
Dummy,
so
I want
we'll go
two more
and put it in,
potatoes.
No potato for you.
Come on.
One more. Then no more.
Oh,
Yay.
it's still funny.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll just take the food.
Yeah. About 5-10 minutes later, it comes back with a plate of food. It's pork chops and potatoes, a little bit of gravy, and then some water. He sets it down, and he goes, "All right, this is 10 silver. Yes. For all of these, is 10 silver. Yes.
Okay. I was under the understanding that food is comped
Why would it be comped?
because of the contract I made with FET.
Oh, yes. This is enjoy.
Alright.
This is for you, From me and us. From us is for you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes. Do you work with them? Because it'd be great if you could take them.
It appears I've been assigned with them, yes.
I need, as soon as done eating, if possible, fuck off them's making a lot of ruckus.
I am now
Do not.
underneath the table or the bar, wherever you are sitting.
Just the table right behind him.
Would
yeah.
we have heard him say that?
You were sitting right next to him.
Ziemniak!
Like, it's not, you weren't whispering, you were talking, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, just like talking.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
loud.
Outside of him dancing right now, because she stopped taking a bath.
Yeah.
Outside of him
I'm
making
snake
a little
now.
bit of a ruckus and people telling him, like, seriously, get off my damn table.
Oh,
Like,
he
outside
jump
of that.
spins. No.
Yeah.
Jumps in the end. Woo!
I'm a sneaky snake, but I'm not so sneaky because I'm also just.
What's out this door? I'm gonna go
So
out here.
right beside you, as you were kind of listening to that conversation, then all of a sudden, like you like look through the people's feet that are like right beside you through their legs, and you just see Raven Eye, and it's in that moment that you're like, oh fuck, and then all of a sudden,
That's way too close. Yeah, like the second I hear him say that he's assigned to us, I'm gonna go, what the fuck?
and then the guy who's like you were just trying to get through goes, what the fuck? Boy, get up! Get out of here! What is happening?
What the fuck?
Where's the bathroom? I gotta pee!
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Boy, it's over there. Get out! Get out! It's not in here.
Okay.
It's outside.
The bathroom's over here.
Ziemniak, tell Surtos I'm going potty.
Party man!
give,
Falco's
You go
going
with it.
potty!
Go with them
give
to
me
keep an eye on him.
Give me an
I can't
insight.
keep an eye on him.
Falco, give me an insight. See if you know which way is what.
That's a 12.
12. Alright, you remember that the big opening is the way out.
Yeah.
So, despite everything else, you're pushing through people. You did a big half circle, but now you're on the right track. You're pushing through people. Alright.
I will follow him to the bathroom.
Okay.
He is my friend now.
He just stands straight up and like the table, the table just like flies. You like stand up and shrug it off with a blanket.
Shrug it off with my man hands.
Ah! And you're like, fuck, man, my table.
I just imagine Trogdor hands on you.
Yeah.
Big
He goes,
with arms.
no, very serious. Please get them out. They are so bad.
My dummy.
Who is? I'm so tired. Who is keeper for?
I'm gonna stand up.
Are you? You are already drunk. If you're a keeper, this is bad.
I'm less drunk than they fucking are.
You've been laying on the floor for half hour. Eating food was not yours. Whose food did you eat? I didn't know. Wasn't going to ask. Now, very curious.
Did anybody ask for seconds?
Does that matter?
Well, whoever asked for seconds was probably the person whose food I stole.
Stealing not very good.
I thought everything was pretty.
That's you said stole. Why not say stole? If she stole,
I
it's
didn't
not
know
good.
that.
Are you literally? Because this is where was there not the other one? He went into the inn part. No, where'd he go?
He went up to the room to shut down the power.
Is he adult? Do you need adult? Other two definitely need adult.
You hear in the hallway. Whee!
That's not bathroom. Bathroom outside. Still.
Oh.
Steal.
Need new plant.
Not my plant. It's in plant, not my plant. Smell like urine and sadness. This place.
Always.
This place so sad. Alright. Are you good? Great. I have missed to clean up. Please stop touching things. Tiny devil man. They hate the job. And he goes around the bar to start cleaning up the many tables that are flipped and tossed and wrecked. And trying to serve people, clean up situations.
Scoot a chair right up next to.
Old boy here.
So. How you doing?
This is the same atmosphere as like running into your ex.
This is the atmosphere is like dealing with my parents. Alright.
You here for a reason?
You seeing anyone or you in town or
Hey.
I saw you were on Tinder.
I heard you
still
were on
going?
Tinder.
What's up with that?
Surtos, what room are we in?
2 days after
There's
we broke
only 3
up,
rooms.
and you're on
Pick
Tinder.
one of the 3. If there's a robot sitting in it, it's probably your room.
Hey. Opens the fridge door. Not it.
I thought that was locked.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Is this mating?
Alright.
I'm gonna say wheelbarrow position. I'm gonna say what that is.
So you here for something? Somebody?
Come get her. She's oh,
So I was talking to my pursuer the other day.
This is too hot to spit. What are we
Bringing
doing?
my pursuer at the bar.
I don't talk to him at all.
Okay.
So, are you joining our group now?
Take my last couple bites and then get up.
Okay.
Fast though.
Too fast for him.
Like yeah.
Oh, like for a scare tactic?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do an intimidation, and I would love if you are fighting it to have disadvantage. So it'd be an insight if you do want to fight it.
No.
10.
So you make him flinch, like frat boy style. You stand up real quick, and just a jolt, and he instinctively, like his face is trying to save face the whole time, but his body reacts like shit.
Please don't.
Yeah.
I look at him.
He dies.
Yes.
You know.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, but the head and the heart are destroyed
Working
in the
it
process.
He's working.
Yeah, what's stopping Rayne from just killing him now?
Shush.
Where's not?
Nothing.
I look at him for like 2 seconds and I just walk away.
That's all I get from you? Have you tried to kill me?
It's more than you deserve.
Oh, really?
Little horny man, either help me clean this up or get out.
I'd like to make a spit out.
A spit?
I'd
Yeah,
like to
leave it
spit.
out here.
I'd like to spit at the back of his head.
Alright, give me an attack with disadvantage. You were drunker than you think.
So,
It's a
straight
dexterity.
roll. Dexterity?
Yeah.
2 10s.
What's your AC? Not 10.
No, but with my dex.
You hit
My AC's
14?
Am I proficient in spitting?
Oh,
No, you were not.
16, sorry.
16.
12.
You spit. It is a nice phlegmy loogie. And it goes. And it is arcing perfectly. And then a woman who's just got done with her table being picked back up from Ziemniak, tossing it, turns and sees you for that brief moment. And he goes on her face. And she goes, "What the fuck? I'm never coming back here again." She storms off, almost directly behind Rayne, and then passes by him. like throwing, and you hear someone else go, "Megan, come back!"
Megan!
That was my cousin!
Megan, your coat, Megan. I had to.
Dear Lord.
That's good.
Oh, okay. Great. Where are you sleeping? That's what I want to know. What are you doing? What's
I
happening?
go back to the receptionist and ask if they have any rooms.
And if I do recall, which I think I do, it was a half-elf lady, but I could be
Yes.
wrong. But I'm gonna say it is.
Yeah.
All right. That is also a thing. She goes. I even knew she was going back there, and I still was like, motherfucker!
So go and look for a
In my house! Alright.
This is the
you are
day
looking for
Carl
a room.
writes up.
We have no rooms. There are no rooms. There are those left two that came up, and the team from the office came and got you.
I'm gonna walk past on my way up to the room and just go, "Ha! Sounds like a you fucking problem."
Yeah, the honey man. He took one. There was also the tiny little building and the child, and then there was also a large icebox that was walking, and he took the other.
I love how
Excuse
because
me.
it's an inch, she thinks there's an icebox. That's the biggest machine they know of.
I was gonna say refrigerator, but they don't have fridges, so icebox is the thing.
I just think of it as an ice maker.
Are there any other inns?
We asked you anyone. Yeah.
After all this time. Surtos! I found it!
Did you find our room?
Yeah, it's like a fifth one in.
Aren't they nice rooms?
No. I mean,
This motherfucker woke up in a cave and it was like, this room, straight garbage.
The interior decoration. Gross.
there's a creepy robot. Oh, hey.
If you are about to see,
Ah!
are you from the office?
Yes.
I'm just staring at
You
the
go-
door.
Possibly bunk up, I don't know.
No thank you.
Yes, I would not either.
I leave. Find a nice little spot right outside.
Okay. As you're leaving, so you have no place to stay whatsoever, sir. I get off in 2 hours. You can crash on my floor, but just for tonight.
Appreciate it. That's all I think.
2 hours.
Yeah, I just want to stay and help him clean up the bar while I'm waiting.
Very cool. This makes him. This makes dumb because I forgot his actual name.
I got it. Hold on. Because I wrote it down.
I wrote it
It's
down
my
as
people's
well, I
name.
just don't-
I think it's Liam.
Liam?
Liam.
Liam?
Liam.
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 Yeah, because
Who's
I put
Liam?
and as the enemies, Liam / dumb.
Yeah,
Liam the dumb.
the gnome. Thanks, homie.
I am the dumb.
He won't let the party continue.
Okay, so you all go to sleep? Yes? Except for
I'll
those
pees
who
out the
don't
window.
require sleep.
He had a pee. Real bad. Couldn't
Yeah.
find the bathroom.
I think you peed in a plant.
No, yeah, I did pee in the plant. Didn't
You
I?
pee again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
the butt.
You drink a lot.
Pants.
Yeah.
Just sit out
Can
the
you pee
window.
a kilt?
Oh yeah.
I'm cuddled up next to R right now, so
No,
that's
not pee through a kilt.
Who?
Can
You?
you pee more?
I'm
Like you
sitting
pee your
in a chair.
pants because you
Yeah.
can't unzip them.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull
climb up
out
on
the
you
rest
and
of
just
them.
snuggle and fall asleep.
Explosive. Ziemniak has the beer shits out the window.
Oh,
It is
Where?
explosive pigeon bird diarrhea. And there are cars aplenty.
so
Just
white.
caked.
Why?
I like this visual.
They're in your room. They're your
Yeah,
problem.
her mouth is extended. Her tail feathers are extended. There are people crying out in the streets. Why? It's like, Alright, moving on. Roll initiative. So,
Am I fighting everyone?
yeah, you're fighting their beer shits.
Those
Everyone
two are in
passes
your
out.
room.
in their respective rooms.
Yeah.
I hope.
We're taking naps now.
All right.
Excuse me.
Morning breaks. You hear the tapping of water on the windowsill as it's raining. It feels moist and somewhat warm. The air does, and everything you drank and ate and threw up last night is all kind of lingering in the room about you. And I need Constitution saving throws, or Constitution checks rather, from you three. I like it.
21.
It's not your first rodeo.
Fuck no.
You have a slight headache, but it's nothing that won't go away after a couple of water spins.
14.
14. You were surprisingly alert. Stomach is kind of queasy, but you might have to take a shit soon. By and large, okay.
I love it like that.
Ziemniak,
Not good.
the way you thought last night went.
Not good.
The way you thought last night went was way better than what it actually went. Because you had thought you were taking a shit outside the window.
Oh no!
Apparently, the window wasn't open. And so there is just the explosive diarrhea, and there's, in the corner, R9.
Yes!
Who is very upset and still trying to wrap his head around what the fuck he saw as you took explosive shit on window, occasionally going, ah! 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 And then you just crumpled up and fell asleep near it.
Oh no.
So now when you wake up, you have a headache, your stomach hurts, and it smells like shit and booze.
And I'm still caked in food.
And
Well, with food.
I just imagine that Elliot got some of it, like, splattered while he was sitting, like, off to the side of the window, like, powered off, and it just fucking, like, hit him off the side, and he's like, I'm off, and I can't do anything.
No, he only needs that for, 4 hours? So, like, he was there, just, like, sprinkle shit comes up, but he's very quick. He just moves his head slightly, it smacks behind him, and then he returns to his disappointment.
You're very kind.
The door slams open. Kess stands there.
Hooray.
Yes!
We'll take a break.
That's real loud, Graham.
Sorry.
Kiss Moon here, reminding you that sex may be great, but these fine podcasts are better. Go ahead, give 'em a go.
What would you do if I told you that the world is not what it seems?
You're telling me that potato salad is the key to other worlds? Ha! It's not even the best side dish.
And people are not who they appear to be.
I don't know that we can trust Master Douche.
Well, I know for damn sure we can't trust Charles Edward Cheese.
My name's not Mike. Where puns run rampant through the streets.
The Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises will not stand for this.
Well, it's gag me for short, so I'm pretty sure they take everything on their knees, don't they?
And it's hard to tell who the real monsters are.
Well, yeah, it's a mimic. But I'm Francis the Lion.
3 heroes.
You have my sword.
You have my kazoo.
Oh god, my hip.
Face off against 3 villains.
Never again will they enslave me.
We'll make damn sure of that.
I'm Francis the Lion.
We know.
To keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart.
This damn portal won't close.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
And Tim and Terry from getting even more screwed.
They're totally werewolves.
Yep, they're definitely werewolves.
Holy shit, those guys are werewolves.
Welcome to A Fool's Quest. A Fool's Quest can be found on all major podcasting platforms simply by searching A Fool's Quest.
Adventure, laughter, and a complete disregard for the rules. From Afar Podcast is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast with a focus on roleplay, making goofs, and storytelling. Join us aboard the Sea Monster for hijinks on the high seas as a diverse party searches for the fabled lost city of Atlantis. Find us on all major podcast platforms and on social media at From Afar Podcast. Come aboard the Sea Monster and join these 4 friends separated by distance but brought together through adventure.
We were actually, me and my friend here.
He points to a cat.
Oh, you're friends with a cat? Yes, he's one of those Dreamlands cats. So, he's more than a cat.
Yes, and he is very lucky to consider myself his friend.
What did he say? He said that I was lucky to consider myself his friend.
Oh, okay.
I do feel that way.
Okay.
I don't have too many friends.
You really aren't that bright, are you?
No.
Hey, it's me, Adam, the DM over at Microphones and Monsters. You just got done listening to a short clip from our show. Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast. We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. You can find us on your favorite podcatcher, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of our links at microphonesandmonsters.com.
Right. That being said, remember, showing support on our social media is free. And we appreciate it because it goes a very long way. Especially if you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. It means a lot to us and it goes a very long way. With all that being said, let's get back to the action.
Who wants to play some goddamn D&D?
Is that what we came for? I'm at the wrong party then.
Doug Dimmadome, Doug.
You came?
Not lately.
Why you?
Right to.
Oh, well, fuck. What are you all doing? Alright, get up. Yeah, fucking go.
So, you're our handler?
Sadly.
Yes!
Yeah, fuck up. Which other room is it?
Oh,
The other one next door.
And then he leaves your room. And
Ah!
Fuck!
That's
Right.
not decent!
Clean yourselves up. Let's fucking go. Alright.
He's so happy.
I count. We're missing one. Where's the other one?
There's another one?
There's another one. Robot? Oh no, we're missing the horny man.
Oh, he's in the other room.
Wait.
Isn't he?
You're telling me that wasn't a joke?
Where the fuck is he?
Fuck if I know. He was not my problem. These 3 are big enough problem for me.
When's the last time you saw him?
Last night when I was going to bed and I told
Where?
him, down in the lobby.
Alright, fuck. Get yourselves all sorted out. Meet me out front. We got a fucking job to do. And he's gonna go towards the front. Do what he does. Ask around.
I believe I'd be approaching.
In the early morning? Okay.
In the early morning.
So he bursts out the front of this door and he turns and then he sees you and he's about to go, fuck, excuse me, mate. And he stops after he passes you for a minute, thinks, turns back and goes, oh, hey, Jake. Are you on the team?
Team?
Are you with the other fucks in there?
Fortunately, yes.
Right. Fuck. Well, you look like, you're about the only other sane.
We were actually, me and my friend here.
Points to a cat.
Have you seen his scar?
Oh, you're friends with a cat.
Yes, he's one of those Dreamlands cats. So,
You've
he's
known me
more
for
than
2
a-
days!
As
Yes, and
you,
he's
it's
very
every,
lucky to
it's
consider
every
himself
both
his
days.
friend.
What did he say?
Days.
He said
Um,
that I was lucky
as,
to consider myself
as
his
you
friend.
guys
Oh, okay.
I do feel that
underneath
way.
Okay.
Your,
I don't have too many friends.
on
You
imagine
really aren't that bright, are you?
in your
No.
brains.
Listen,
outside there are the wood
Hey,
plank
it's me, Adam,
porches,
the DM
like a
over at
western,
Microphones
right?
and Monsters.
And
You
a
just got
little
done listening
boardwalk.
to a short clip from our show. Microphones and Monsters is a Cthulhu Mythos 5th edition actual play podcast. We ask you to join us every week, Monday and Friday. You can find us on your favorite podcatcher, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of our links at microphonesandmonsters.com.
The sidewalk button made out of wood.
Out of people wood.
You push a button and they move?
Well.
Well, hell. Alright.
This is fancy shit.
Please stop stepping on us. Shouldn't have been orphans. Right,
have parents. God. Be lovable.
Oh shit.
I caught it. We're good. We're still alive. I haven't died yet. I'm too cute.
That was a great reaction.
Right?
So, it's not dark outside. But from the heavy downpour of rain, it looks to be like dusk.
What the fuck is this shit?
It's spooky.
It's fucking rain.
What's that?
What do you mean? What the fuck does he mean?
What the fuck?
Rain. He doesn't know what stuff is here.
Why is there water in the air?
That's what happens. It's first down here.
What the clouds are.
Then it gets hot, then it's up there. And then it comes the fuck.
What do you mean this is what clouds are? Clouds are
I don't
made of
have
gas.
time, you fucking cunt, to explain what rain is. We have a job to do. The job right now is collection, which is a fucking tragedy.
Oh
Is it
no.
inside?
Falco just stares
It
at
will
that
be
guy.
after we
He
get
doesn't know
there.
him yet. He just looks.
Oh no.
So Rayne's down there with us now?
It's raining with rain, yeah.
There's so much rain. Rain squared.
Hey, we never got a weather report.
Greetings. I am R9731.
We don't talk to strangers, R.
What is he looking at?
I am so I'm a Warforged. I am 6'10". So I'm quite tall.
Wait, let me adjust.
I do have some studded leather armor that I spent some time overnight imbuing into my
I like to imagine
my
it's like
body.
a punk rock jacket.
Probably about what it would look like.
Like a
the
biker's
shoulders, mostly on the shoulders and like the chest.
He's got
So
a
I am
patch
a
now.
more like metallic Warforged. I'm not like the traditional Warforged from D&D, which are made of like bark and like iron and stuff like that. So I'm more metallic and robot-like. Like a dark, like blackened steel, or with like some red and whatnot in there.
Very cool. Pleasure to meet you. R9731.
Designation.
Damn it. I didn't move that
My
time.
name is Rayne.
Hello, Rayne.
Rain.
Rayne.
Yep.
Rayne.
My baby is all grown up.
Horned man. Child man. Bird man. Woman. Bird man. Woman.
Nobody knows.
My name's Falco.
Yep.
What's your name? I put my hand out.
My name is Rayne.
I grab your fingers. They're so big.
So,
Ciao.
you done making nice. Can we fucking go? Great.
Fucking go where?
So angry this morning.
So he's gonna start walking and explain as he's walking. Collections. We have to help old man Danniker. And Danniker owes us a substantial amount of money to the office. I see you guys haven't quite got the orientation with Gilgrin, but we are kind of dead set in the middle of the Hogus waters and just south of the Temple of Overeye. You all know of the Sepka Syndicate, yeah?
Those are the ones that sold us, right?
No, that was a Lotus.
No, the ones that sold us at
They were the brokers. Yeah.
The brokers were part of the Septica.
The
septic tanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
The septic
100%.
tanks.
The shit people.
Shit
people.
Yeah, the septic tanks.
More than
what you might not know is that the town of Gilgreen kind of deals in a bit of more than just a mercantile trade and collections. We also deal a bit in information. So we're so close to kind of everything that we are able to use. You alright there? Did you drop it?
I slipped it over.
Okay. We're able to dabble a bit here, dabble a bit there, and
Devil's right there.
He's young.
Little boy. And so,
I am also young. I am 2.5 years old.
So we deal a bit in trading information. Much more exciting than this bullshit, but everyone starts somewhere. So you're just making your little army, dude.
He's gonna get fucked up,
Right.
man. That one guy wasn't good. He's gonna die.
As you're walking along, the dirt is now sloshing mud, where deep recesses were created with every footfall, and each of your feet, each of your steps are kind of belabored as you kind of sink into the road, in streams alongside the roadways.
Are we fighting?
Yeah, we'll walk
the mud. Yeah, you're simply, I'm just. Streams of water careening alongside the sides of the roadways and thoroughfares, and resting in trenches and small pits where people are dumping their waste and such.
This world is disgusting.
Yep. You notice that this town is filled with inhabitants well fed and growing lazier by the year as prosperity continues to dull them with minor decadences and draw from them their aptitude for proper labor. The stench of the waste and decay hangs in the warm air, held by the humidity, as the continual outpouring of the town's digested decadence poured out in the streams alongside these roadways. So, you approach outside of town. This small shack. Give me a quick second. Sorry, guys.
And we're going to collect like a debt from Danniker.
Yeah, from Mr. Danniker, yeah.
He's cute.
I have tamed the Rayne.
Oh.
Look like more than taming to me, buddy. The eyes roll in the back of his head. You might want to watch out.
So goddamn.
And this is how Surtos got Rayne to not kill him.
Cass will get you, and he'll take you directly to magic of editing. He'll take you directly to the office.
Oh, we're not.
I'm not going to collect?
No, we're not going to collect. I merged two motherfuckers into one.
Oops.
Oops. That's
Did you
big.
ask for consent? Because that's
That's the
bad.
problem here. That's why we have to retroactive this mission.
I feel like you're going to say no. Shocking.
Damn, dude.
It's a thing.
Sorry.
It was already half in, so I don't know if you're going to say no at that point, but...
You try to get the nut, but that doesn't happen. It just goes.
I swear we had a Kenku that sat over there, not to my left.
Alright, as you enter, the trade house is filled with boisterous footfalls on the hardwood floors. You
Cass,
guys
do
head
you even know where
upstairs.
we're going?
God damn it. No. Alright.
I don't like that.
You don't like the nickname.
You make your way up to General Fett's quarters.
Okay,
Um,
they're scary.
Is that pointing at you?
The door now is guarded by two men that seem to excel more in lifting logs rather than solving riddles. Yes, I wrote that down.
Did you
Hook one, hook two.
Apparently, like, I'm reading a lot of this. I'm like, dude, this is a lot of fucking. Like, I must have been in a goddamn mood or something.
So edgy.
Yeah, there's a lot of flourishing words in here that I don't give a shit about now. And Kes goes to one of the guards. He goes, "Here to see Jelfet." And one of them opens the door, and he steps on through.
Thank you.
And the other guard, as he's walking through, goes, "Y'all late."
We're only as late as our handler made us.
Apologies.
You guys enter into the room. On either side of Mr. Fett now stands two lumbering employees. Jelfet himself stands over 6 feet, and he's kind of hunched at his table working on stuff, and then you see him take a seat as he continues to sign certain things and maneuver papers around. He's talking away. Kes kind of approaches the desk, and without even a glance, Jelfet kind of motions his hand to stop, and Kes goes, "Look, it's children." And there's a long pause between them, and then he places an envelope and a coin purse on Giles' desk. And he continues, and he says, "Children have been going missing, Fett. Look, first it started with urchins and orphans, and had our eyes, people around me and my connections. We've been seeing situation kind of unfolding ever since Benny the Nimble Nuggets informed my men that some of his friends vanished. When you're a kid, you get to name yourself whatever you want."
You want me to change my name now?
Yes. I mean, legit, you picked Falco,
Yeah.
so...
Falco!
Falco punch! Alright, now, I've been investigating these disappearances and have been tracking down the suspected culprit. I think his name is Hendris Alfandor Danniker. And, if you let me, instead of going around abouts collecting like you would have me do, I'll use these fuck nuggets as my muscle just in case things get dicey. You're not going to lose anything. We can solve this, find out where exactly these children are going.
And that was Hendris?
Hendris Alfandor Danniker. Yep. That's a name.
Had?
Possible child trafficker.
Why does Falco feel uneasy about this?
And Joe looks up and he goes, "Alright, look, you've been fucking pestering me about these missing kids. Is that good for business? No, it's not. Do I make money off of this? No. But if there are kids going missing, all that's intolerable. So go ahead, do your little side project, take your little trainees, go do the deal. But then I want my fucking money immediately, okay? So right back to work after you get this shit figured out. If you don't fucking find anything, I don't want to hear anything more about this." And he goes, "Yeah. Big fucking bleeding heart, thank you." He turns around. He goes, "Alright, get out of here." And dismisses you. Alright. As you're leaving, you're trudging through, you start leaving town. Cass goes, "Yeah. It's fucked. We were, been hearing about adjacent villages, other towns, and when it started happening here. Couldn't fucking deal with it. You start hearing it, you see it happen. It's not something you can really let go, is it? So, we're gonna find this fuck. We're gonna bring him in alive. Then he's going to be put to trial. And he's gonna fucking answer for where these kids are. Hopefully, they're alive. But I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Where can we find this Danniker?
We're going now.
Can I roll an insight to see if I know that name?
Yeah, sure. It'd be more of a history check than insight. Insight's more of you trying to, like, use your intuition to
Do it.
intuit. Do it. Like body language or euphemisms or whatever.
Euphemism?
Oh,
Double entendres.
Double entendres.
12.
So many
Don't
entendres.
make this a race thing.
It's... Why? Wait.
12.
It's not something you've heard specifically, but this type of behavior is something that had happened quite a bit from where you're from. In that a lot of children tend to go missing when kind of dark magic's been done. Impromptu magics that aren't,
Yeah, like people with papooses of babies.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. That's what I was trying to say.
Papoose.
Papoose?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good word.
Oh no.
Is that a
You
real
guys
one?
you didn't listen to it yet?
No.
This okay.
I did,
Bag of
okay.
babies. That's alright.
Well, we know who the real
Eh.
fans are.
Yeah.
Papoose.
I started listening to it, but
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
I only have so
I
much
legend
time.
listened.
Same. I'll watch that shit front to back.
Multiple times.
You lived it a little bit.
I know. And then I listened to my horrifying voice throughout the entire recording.
I have to listen to it all the time. It's
I can.
garbage.
Wait, the voice of the podcast. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know why I have to differentiate. Alright. So, very akin to what I said previously. You guys are trudging through some lonely hills and past a fairly notable ridgeline. As you kind of come over it, you see a rundown, tattered shack surrounded by small pens, which might house some sort of hogs or something that likes to wallow in mud. And there is a cottage on the small plot of land that's aged and fallen to notable disrepair. As you guys approach, you notice that there are no animals sounding. There's no birds. There are no livestock. There's nothing of note. And Cass turns to you, face, everything drenched as the downpour continues, and he puts his index finger to his lips, and then motions to lower yourselves. And he kind of crouches a bit.
I'm gonna draw my daggers. Get down.
You see him pull a hatchet as well, and he very quietly, like almost a yell whisper because of the rain, but he goes, "Remember, alive." And you guys start to approach the cottage. Alright, so how do you guys want to do this? Cass seems like he's going to go through the front door.
I'm going straight to the front door with Cass as well.
Okay.
Cottage, so just a square building.
Yep. Give me a stealth roll from you.
You gonna make us a map there, killer, or no?
Huh?
You gonna make us a map killer, or no?
No.
I'm gonna go around back.
Theater of the mind, bitch. Huh?
I'm gonna go around back, stay about 10 yards. 5 yards.
Are you stealthing?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll.
I'm gonna go to the window.
Okay. There's a window on the front of the building on the right hand side. Okay. Are you gonna be beside it, below it, right at it?
Below it.
Okay. Can I get a stealth roll?
13.
13. Okay. What was yours, Elliot?
I'm waiting to find out.
What was your roll?
Well, 7.
Plus your stealth, right?
Yeah.
How are you waiting to find out?
12.
Whether or not I'm the one to
12
blow it.
altogether.
You got a 12? Okay.
12 altogether. Yep.
Alright. What is the total?
For fuck's sake,
fucking touch it.
Carl.
Carl, you have one job. You have
And
one
it's to
job.
not do
It's
that.
trying to kill you all.
I think it's just drunk.
It is. You had too much mead.
Look, the base of it, Carl, like this, right? And if it's outstretched like this, then one of the legs should be right underneath it, going parallel with it.
Yeah, I got it moved over a bit. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
That's what you hope.
No, I do. Especially since my teeth are there.
It might be too that you're hitting with the chair.
No,
Possibly.
I looked around. I made sure I wasn't away from it
Alright.
enough.
I don't know, man. I don't even go here.
Twist that base counterclockwise.
Slap of the beast.
And then turn the mic clockwise.
Slap of the beast. There
you go. That looks better.
Looks about the same to me.
We must up the base. Put the base.
Yeah, but the base is what makes it.
But the beast.
But the base. But the base.
Wow, get out. 12, right? 13. Would you roll, Elliot? You 7 plus what?
I roll a 2 plus 5.
Oh, so 7 total.
Ooh.
Alright, that's better. 13.
Okay, can I get that inspiration?
I'm gonna follow him right up to the front door.
Give me that
I'm
roll.
gonna change my die.
What'd you roll?
That one.
Just stay back.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah! One person to fuck with us.
I call him
Or
out.
be
I call
nice.
him out.
I thought about
Sounds
giving
Thank
my
you,
advice.
buddy.
Wait a second. No.
Carl does have a
Give me
heart.
that roll, boy. Free my soul.
We're so
Another one.
Wait, roll it one more time.
No.
No.
No, that was both ones.
I know, roll it one more time.
14.
Okay, no.
I got a 1. I
So
was going
what?
to shoot myself.
If it was gonna be 3 nat ones in a row, I was gonna do something, but. Alright.
So
Okay.
it's still 1.
Yeah, it's still
Oh,
one.
that makes me
Gotcha.
happy.
Yeah.
Thanks for the try.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
That was
try.
a Carl moment.
Carl,
That's pretty good.
I really enjoyed that. That was real nice of you.
He
but
cursed the
He's so
inspiration
bored.
before.
Even
Alright.
when you try.
Let it fucking go, Carl.
Falco, where are you going?
Love you, Carl.
I'm gonna stick with Ziemniak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Creep under the window. Ooh, you sneak.
I
I
am.
Go by the window.
kind of want to motion to them something.
What do you want to motion
I
to?
got 21.
I want
21?
Them, I want them to stay like at the corners of the bag.
How would you motion that?
You two. And then pointing to where they want to go.
You guys get that?
You know what that means?
do you,
Why do I feel like that would be the honest response from them?
Yeah, do you give him like a thumbs up or anything?
It didn't.
it seems like they're very receptive to what you said. And Kess counts. He points to the very loud devil man, the horny man, and he points to the door and makes a fist to smash motion. And he's going to test it, and it's locked. And so he points at you, and 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna kick it.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Athletics?
Yeah.
I get half proficiency on that.
Wait, what's half percent?
Yeah.
Being a bard.
Being a bard, jack of all trades.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that's a +1 at least. 9!
Total?
Total.
Perfect. You hit it, and you connect with it. You see a big mud boot print on there.
I'm not used to this mud shit.
You slip, and then you go off with a shitty porch, and you fall back on your ass in the mud. And Cass goes, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna hit it.
You take 10 damage.
Go ahead. And he has his hatchet out, ready to go.
Well, that's wrong like shit.
Is that who's rolling like shit?
Yeah. That is a 21.
So you take a step out in the same stride, left foot in, and just kick through the door. Peels in half, and now it opens as like a dual door type of situation. As you put a clean cut in the middle of it, and it's just kind of broken inward. And Cass goes, "I've never seen that happen before in my life." And he enters in.
Oh, I think they mean we're breaking in. I'm gonna break in through the window.
Okay, Falco puts his hands together so he can help you up.
Get it?
Are you straight breaking in?
I'm straight breaking it. I'm
Strength.
punching through it.
You're punching a window.
No, I got 2 of them.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the total? Okay. Are you using inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to look impressive.
Hey.
So far, all we see you do is get dirty.
Hammer punch. she gets lifted up a half an inch and then hammer punches through the wooden what are those called? Dividers, right? Well, you have the panes of glass, but then you have like the wood dividers between it.
Shutters.
No, not between.
Like the cross.
The actual
top of the
cross,
wall.
right? That has like the 4 panes of glass inside of it. That you would then
Stints.
Yep.
Yeah, they can be
A frame.
Struts.
She hammer fists through it, and as she hammer fists through it, the rest of her body tumbles into it, and then she does a little roll and stands up, and she looks completely fine, like this was entirely intended, and glass just kind of slides off of her feathers. Yeah, now you're inside. What R9, Cass, and Ziemniak see immediately is that you're in the hearth kitchen area. It is filthy, hardly used. It looks like a bachelor lived here maybe 5 years ago and then hastily moved out without cleaning anything. So there is dust everywhere. There are dishes and cloths, used rags. There's things crusted. Tables. There's a broken chair. Pots and pans that are just sitting in a bucket that they do the dishes, like a trough that they do dishes and such in.
Some would say a sink.
Almost. Yeah. There's no indoor plumbing, so it's not technically a sink.
Well, I mean, is it still called a sink?
I think it's a trough.
Is it?
That's why I said it.
I think you're full of shit.
I am mostly full of shit.
No, a trough is what men pee in.
Yeah.
In a shady bar bathroom.
Fun fact: it was the same thing back in the day.
No, it's
You'd
only
still
shitty if it
pee in
doesn't
this
have
thing
ice.
trough.
Oh.
So they'd be like, "I'm doing dishes in here," and you'd be like, "Too fucking
Who
bad, lady."
refills the pee ice?
I do.
Oh.
Why do they put ice in it?
Huh?
So it doesn't splash as much.
Well, so actually, warm allows the stench to kind of linger. So if you have cold, it actually diffuses the stench. So you don't actually smell pee if you're peeing on ice.
So if you ever really fuck up your toilet, then throw ice in it. And it'll be fine.
Yeah, just throw ice in it. It's fine. It's already filled.
Don't
and it can't
do
find
that.
it.
We're not saying you need to do that.
You cool off the poop, it doesn't stink.
Yeah. Just freeze this. You're like, just flush it. Just
Why-
freeze it.
Honey, why are the brown, solid chunks in the toilet? Don't worry about it. Don't touch it.
None of that. None of those are brownies. Just
take it out and throw it in the freezer.
Do not eat that.
It's not a chocolate bar, sweetheart.
Ooh, no, it's not a brownie.
Get out. You won't smell the pee. It's already cold poop.
I I did this for us.
I was wondering why it looked like a heart. It was weird.
We're saving on the water bill.
I don't like this bit.
Too bad.
Wait, to mimic.
That keeps falling.
It does. I don't know what to do with my life.
I mean, watch your hand placement.
Put this thing on here.
I did it.
You need some contact paper to prevent it from slipping.
No, I just like this whole, like we're trying, but we're not doing a good job.
No.
We're trying.
That's the-
We're getting
So it
farther
doesn't look
than
like
we have.
anybody's been here for quite some time.
Right. We are going to cut to Rayne on the back of the house, or cottage rather. There is a very thin back door, super narrow, hardly ever used, probably an exit only. And then a boarded up window to the left of the cottage, like on the left hand side.
Is that what the rain pounding against the siding notices?
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You named yourself this.
You made the bad joke.
I'm sorry that I have weather in here. But that was my fault, guys.
It's never gonna rain again.
I like the rain.
It's gonna rain a lot. It's gonna rain constantly.
I'm gonna look for
Does Rayne get a wood
footsteps while I'm just out here.
A what?
Footprints.
Okay, give me an investigation.
That's not great. 6.
There are indistinguishable, like, sloshes of mud. Looks like there could be tracks. It looks like it could be, carved from, maybe a wagon or something, or animals. It's kind of hard to tell.
Is there anything to steal?
Yeah. There's nothing shiny.
Only the left side's boarded?
The window.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
I'm gonna try to look through it. Can you look through it?
No,
is
it's like
just
properly
completely
boarded up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did I hear them break through?
You would have heard the glass shatter for sure.
Okay.
If you didn't hear the door break open, you absolutely heard the.
Okay.
That was glass. That was glass shattering. Thank you. I'll be here all day.
Dubstep.
I have to
what?
leave at midnight though.
Whoa.
I can't sleep inside.
I'm gonna check to see if that back door is unlocked.
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it.
Give me a strength check. Bitch.
Strength or
nope. Strength.
Just strength. Okay.
Yep.
That would be. Hold on. Calm down. That would be a 21.
As you kick it, you actually slip a little bit on your left foot, and you just like a very large step, and you were inside. like you go to kick it, and you just kind of it's like paper as you kick through, and are just like a very very strong step, and you're like thunderous putting your foot down, and you're inside a very narrow hallway.
It's like when you think there's a step up.
Yeah. You're overcompensating, and you're like, dude, you're already there. You're fucking here. All right. But you did it. So congratulations, you're inside.
Sweet. We're done? Wrap it up?
Yeah, we can. That was all I had planned.
Found the children.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
They're already
do I
dead.
see?
We find their bones.
Yeah.
What do you think those
You
mud
find
pits are?
yourself, so you were dead the whole time. That was what the twist. You're in a hallway. You smell.
That was perfect. Oh no.
The voice of a child.
Insanity
You
for
knew
you.
it.
2 more points of
Insanity for you now.
Right. The only person that's taken insanity damage is Elliot.
And he's really salty about it.
Yeah. I want to
I'm
bring
so
that
salty.
up.
I've mentioned it already. This campaign or this session.
Have you?
Did you this one? I was saying I didn't think you did.
You will. Give you time.
I actually forgot about it.
But no,
I won't let that happen. So you were in this hallway. It is very cramped. It's about maybe 2 feet wide. And you hear them walking fairly quietly, but like this wood is about to crack and break everywhere. So it's doing the best it can, but you can't ask much. And they're walking through the room on the far side of the cottage, which isn't that far from you. You want to look for something to steal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Give me an investigation. Falco, what are you doing?
Well, that's
Standing outside right now. I don't know.
There are dirty rags that are dried in place. There are pots and pans that have no shiny at all. There's no gold to speak of. And most stuff is made from wood, and that's gross.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
Is there a cellar?
Give me an investigation look. Look around. What are you doing, Surtos?
I'm actually walking inside and like wiping the mud off myself.
Yeah, it's more just getting mud on your arms than it is getting it off your clothes at this point. Yeah. It's just one of those fucking days. So, but you're inside now?
I don't understand this mud shit.
Yeah. It was on there. I tried to get it off with these, and now it's on these.
It's
and
like
I hate
poop from the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna use.
It's terrible
You don't notice anything in here?
I
You
did.
got it too? Fantastic. Well, Kess is also searching.
I'm gonna step away from everybody once I'm inside and
Is it okay to come in?
use thunderclap to get it off my hands.
That's a huge radius.
Yeah.
It's a 5-foot radius.
It's 15.
No, it's just like
Thunder
1 square
Thunder
radius.
Wave is
Thunder Wave is 15.
Thunderclap is a cone.
It's just a 5-foot radius around.
Oh yeah, it's a yeah.
I just used it as a directional thing.
That's like a spell slot though, right?
No, it's
Is
a
it
cantrip.
Okay. But that's allows like 300 feet.
100.
100 foot. Cool. So you do that.
I didn't
and
see anything.
Kess comes to the doorway and goes, "What the fuck was that?"
That's the one he rolled for stuff.
Yeah, that's the
It's
one
raining
I rolled
now.
for.
I don't. Falco just thinks it's sunny. Oh.
It's raining outside.
It's true, it is.
And we've heard this outside.
He's dumbfounded, and he's like, "Well, we'll fucking find this guy before he gets out of here. Everyone search for it. There's got to be some sort of trapdoor or something."
I begin to search
That
for
makes sense of
trapdoor.
why he
I'm gonna search for that
couldn't
instead of
fucking find
Shamas
it
now.
because as he started looking, a thunderclap happened, and he goes,
I begin to search
"What
for
the
a trapdoor
fuck?"
now.
Most of it,
Ah, me
like,
too.
like you got most of it off of most of you.
What
There
am
was
I
a
what am I
there's a
looking
board of that
for?
window to
What
the
is it?
left. So
investigation.
Is there a door to my left?
To your left, you kind of see like a pantry room, like a
21.
laundry-esque room. It's open. There's no door to it, like to see into it. And as you see in there, it just looks like imagine a hoarder's room. There's like a bunch of shit is all kind of piled and discarded.
Investigate and see if there's.
All right, you got a 21.
21 and
What'd you
22.
get? 22.
22.
That's 17.
Are there stairs in the front room?
Good job, Elliot. That
Buddy.
5 is pretty good.
Good job for trying.
All right, so you two brush past Kess as you said that. You go into more of the living area, bed area. There seems to be a shitty straw bed there.
Ew, shit on
And
it? Gross.
a discarded rug is laying over a hatch.
Whoa.
This is some Evil Dead shit.
Yeah, dead by dawn. That's what you see. Bitches.
What do you think's in here?
I don't know. Guys, we found something.
Well, do I find anything?
There's a hatch.
No, it's discarded clothes that have all been. You do find that a lot of the clothes, a lot of them are aged children's clothes.
I'm gonna signal to Rayne like he did to me.
He's in the back room, kind of.
Oh,
You're in-
yeah.
Yeah.
So like you'd have to
Back
go.
in.
You'd have to go out of this bed/living quarters and then take a left down this hallway where he is.
Oh.
When they get us, I'm gonna walk over and open up the hatch.
Okay.
There's a hole in the
Cass,
ground.
Cass goes, right. Bingo. Let's go. And he's gonna start heading down.
That
What-
seemed like a
what's
good
down
idea
there?
to you down there?
Like stairwell?
It's a ladder that has about 6 rungs.
Oh no.
I'm right with Cass. Going down.
Okay.
Yeah, stand at the top. Is it dark down there?
The cellar seems to be about 5.5, maybe 6 foot tall at most. So by and large, both you and Cass are hunching down. He doesn't have a torch at all, but he seems to be going like with his hand on the side of the wall. And he
can you not see?
I'll drop down and just kind of fall into the basement.
Okay. Again, how tall are you? About 5'10"?
I think I said like 5'8", 5'6".
Oh, excuse me.
Not super tall.
I think you're just about to
you were short.
input that information.
I think I did.
Oh, okay.
So the cellar comes to
5'8".
a small. All right, so you can stand up, but you're still watching your head for like stray stones.
My horns.
Yeah, and Kess comes to a small like hatch-like door, and he goes. He checks it, and it opens. He looks in, and he sees a little bit of light. He turns towards you, allowing you to see down the hall that he just opened up. And he goes, right, I think this goes into one of the hills. Let's go.
Are you telling me that the hills might have
eyes? Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
You misheard me. You need to listen.
Okay.
Are the hills alive with the sound of music?
Just
gonna start heading down the tunnel.
Just down
Stealthily.
here, since I can kind of see everything around me. Is there anything else that's...
No, this cellar seems barren. It seems like there's a couple of beams there for support, but otherwise it's just stone and dirt.
I want to be stealthily moving down here. I also want to be looking for traps.
Okay. Alright, go ahead, give me a roll.
Yeah. Which would you like first?
Stealth, and then traps.
10 stealth.
I forgot about that one. I could have been a double. Get the constitution good.
Traps is investigation, yeah?
I'm frightening.
I thought it said poison.
Oh, I didn't know what you were...
Yeah, you get to save advantage against poison, other resistance.
Did you have one for drinking?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, what'd you say?
Investigation or perception? For
Investigation for traps.
5.
You're doing great.
Jesus Christ, Elliot.
What was the stealth again?
10.
Okay. You are just behind Kess as he's going. Right, and you guys kind of have been walking for a little bit, and you see that there are torches that are being periodically have been lit, getting closer and closer, deeper and deeper into this hillside, and it opens up into this grotto, and you see, as you're peering through this opening, cages stacked too high in lines along the grotto. Again, barely large enough for a dog. Most of them stuffed with emaciated children. In the center of the room, on the ceiling, is adorned a table with various straps. In the binding is a boy, showing skin and bone. His torso opened and his entrails hung from his body. The innards appeared to be half-eaten by flames, charred and in parts still sizzling. The ground beneath the table held an intricate design with various symbols. Blood, both stained and fresh, drizzled and splattered across the sigil below the open child. Against the far wall, at a small workbench that held various surgical tools, a figure garbed in ragged robe slowly turns toward the group
It is a man getting on in years, lean but still healthy. His hands slowly reach upward and away in a surrendering motion. A slight smirk strikes his face. You have me. I give no resistance. By law, invoke my right to parley, he says. His withered voice, laced with a smug tone, and Kess shouts out, "You son of a whore!" And he runs up and starts striking the figure again and again and again with the blunt end of his hand axe until he's in a bloodied heap on the floor. He clamps manacles against the figure's wrists and binds him behind his back. He begins to drag him away, realizing the cages. Save whom you can. That's about all we can do.
Start opening cages as best I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the dead bodies out.
Alright, go free! Come on, go free! Go do stuff!
Benny,
he thinks they're fine.
Bring out shit, Dad.
Wow.
Is there a...
They grow up so quickly.
Is there like a wagon or anything?
No.
It's too small of an area.
Penny 1, penny 2.
We're gonna have to eat them.
It's the only way.
Falco looks at you just goes, no.
No.
Within the 13 cages, 7 were still filled. 3 of the 7 were fresh captives enough that they still had their feet about them. The rest seemed to have perished. One in particular, when touched, screams a wheezing gasp, convulses, and then dies from shock. Which
bitch!
Triggers the screams of the others, who then start to seem to follow suit. Are you going to do anything?
I'm going to grab whichever one seems to be still screaming and try and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, go ahead.
It's just a D8. 4 plus 4, that's 8 health.
You see him, like an asthmatic, being able to have an inhaler. You see him take a proper breath.
If I can grab another one, I'll grab another one.
Yeah, do it. You don't have to roll.
I'm just
you
going
cast it. How many casts do you have?
I got 3.
You have 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can save 3 perfectly. Does anybody else do anything else?
How many children are there?
Alright, so there were 7 that are able to be saved.
I'm gonna try to
one
calm
died,
them.
so there's 3 left.
Try to calm them as best as I can. Congratulations, you are being rescued.
Jesus
Christ.
Give me a persuasion. Yeah, like shaking him. You're welcome!
Alright, that's too hard. Too hard!
14.
Alright, the shock doesn't seem to claim them, instead not renders them the one that you have unconscious.
Oh, Jesus.
So
you killed it!
You have 1, and it's still alive, but it isn't dead. Yeah. So that's 4 saved out of the 6.
I'm going to... sing the other 2.
Survive! Yeah?
A nice one that I heard.
Give me a persuasion. Or performance, rather. Give me a performance. What is it?
That's not bad.
11.
Plus.
Minus 1.
Oh, yeah. You might want to use
it. Give that to me.
Now give it back to me.
So 10.
Minus 1.
You're already saving 3 kids.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
It seems, for the one that you're singing to, it seems to go over pretty well until he stops breathing.
Oh!
And blood trickles.
That would be kind of terrifying, though. It's like crow.
No, they mimic perfectly something. So she's probably singing a proper lullaby.
Nice
but it's like this giant crow singing her to
Well,
death.
exactly. That's what I mean. Like, this kid's like terrified.
Is this the Reaper? And she's like, yes, it's okay.
Come with me.
Yeah, come with me. And she's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, so Falco or Rayne, do you guys want to do anything?
kill the
Nothing
child.
else to do.
I'm watching him.
Me.
Okay.
Watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
So
Watch me.
4.
I'm going to do it again.
4.
Congratulations. You are being rescued.
Okay. That's
I mean, to be fair, I did 3 actions.
Yeah, that's
15.
right. 15, okay. So the very last one, as this one got lulled to the final sleep,
The final solution?
you pick it up before it can start, catching on to the proper chain reaction, and you tell it, congratulations, you've been rescued. And with the other one in tow, he more readily realizes that he's being saved and he's not being further tortured. And yeah, so you guys get 5 out of
7.
the 7.
5 out of 7 ain't bad. Good numbers.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, with that,
What kind of children are they?
Huh?
What kind of children are they?
The fuck kind of question is that?
Matters, okay?
Elf.
they're primarily human. Like it's you assume that they're all human. And as you guys are picking up both the dead and the living, I suppose?
No,
Yeah, I'll bring
just
them
the
down.
alive.
I would.
I'll bring the 2 dead ones.
I would probably gather the dead ones.
I'll take 3.
Is there a
Like
prayer or
3.
something you could say? You said you're part of a religious order, didn't you?
Oh, you were there in the office.
I
Who?
didn't say anything to you guys.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah, that's true.
Should we burn them?
My bad.
Who speaks Infernal? Anybody else besides the horny man?
Nope.
The hornman.
I'll take
Not
Whisper.
I.
Whisper in my ear.
There's no whisper. You
You
notice that the sigil on the floor
Oh, no.
is
I thought he was supposed to
Infernal.
I speak for.
You both notice that the sigil on the floor is
Does
written
it look like
in
the
Infernal.
same sigil that I was brought in on?
No, but it looks like it's directed towards, like it looks like a formal address to devil, which would be akin to like say a summons or the invoking of a power or something along those lines. Where, like yeah, so in modern tense, if you were to see, say someone trying to summon a demon or something like that, for someone who actually speaks, that infernal. It looks less like a bunch of crazy sigils and more like, to whom it may concern, like, to the most admirable so-and-so, earth, wind, fire, that whole deal. But, like, there has a proper formal address written to a devil. It doesn't have a name to it, though. And that is where we'll end. And that... Flushing is where we'll end today's session.
Flush the toilet.
That's right.
Not just throw the poop out the window
Don't
or ice
freeze
it.
You
Or...
can't just pee on frozen poop. What is this?
We didn't even need the laser, and I remembered it.
I'm glad you remembered it.
It's a kitty laser.
Meow.
Meow, see?
Meow.
Oh, I
All
gotta
right.
pee again. What the fuck?